Very good morning to one and all here. So today's session also available on YouTube video. Dilsad ma'am,
Yes, sir.
are you here ma'am?
Yes, sir. I joined. I'm waiting here.
Okay ma'am, kindly share our YouTube video live ma'am. Live link and chat box.
Okay, sir.
Mine sir, warm welcoming to our session sir. Dilsad ma'am,
Yes, sir. And sir has joined us, sir.
joining this meeting. So kindly welcome.
Okay, sir. Sir, good evening, sir. Warm welcome on behalf of entire Dana SciTech. I welcome our resource person today. Sir, am I audible?
Yes, audible.
Okay, sir. Once again, just welcome you on behalf of our entire Dana SciTech and Science and Humanities department, sir. Dear participants, a very good evening. Shortly, we are about to begin the session. The day today, day 2 FDP session. Marisa, principal has joined.
Ma'am, it's 7 o'clock or now it started?
No, sir. 7 o'clock, sir. Sharp. Its mentioned time is 7 o'clock, sir. Dear participants, thank you for joining us. Once principal join, we will start. Our resource person already has joined. So once principal joined, we will start the program. The mentioned time is actually 7 o'clock. So thank you for your patience. Thank you, Dr. V. Sumati, ma'am. Very good evening, sir.
Good evening, madam. Good evening, ma'am.
Sir, very good evening. Sir, warm welcome to today's session, sir.
Sir, our resource person is joined, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, madam. Now only I spoke with
Okay.
Dr.
Okay.
Mailsami, sir.
Okay. Shall I start, sir?
Madam, இன்னொரு 5 minutes இருக்கு மேடம்.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay, okay.
இருக்கு மேடம், ஒரு 5 minutes.
Okay.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
Dear participants, our principal, HOD, and our resource person, everyone has joined. So we are about to begin the session shortly.
Sir, shall we start the session?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay,
Start, sir.
ma'am.
Okay, sir, I'll start. Very good evening, all. And very glad to see you all back for the day 2 session of our FDP. And I thank God Almighty for the progress of the knowledge sharing session. Let's begin our today's session with a warm welcome. It's my honor to welcome our beloved principal, Sir Dr. K.G. Parthiban, to welcome all.
Good evening, ma'am. Thank you. Good evening, all, for the webinar, Outcome-Based Education in Higher Education Institution, organizing by Internal Quality Assurance Cell, Department of Science and Humanities, Danis Ahmad Institute of Technology. So yesterday, the Bloom taxonomy and also action verb completed by the Dr. Astalakshmi Madam from Gudiyatham. Today is the day 2 weekend webinar. Resource person, my fellow friend, colleagues, Dr. Mailsami K, Dean Academic, Sasuri College of Engineering, Vijayamangalam, Erode District. I warmly welcome you, sir, for accepting our invitation to present your provoking thoughts about the program education outcome, course outcome for the higher education through outcome-based education. So Dr. Mailsami, sir, vast experience, nearly 15 years of experience in IQAC director in a various reputed institution. So very humble person. The esteemed professor delivered the outcome-based education through PEO, PO, CO. You all are aware about the program outcome, nearly 12 program outcomes available, course outcome based on their department syllabi. The program education outcome based on the department objectives, vision, mission, principle. So all the participants kindly utilize this opportunity, learn something from our resource person. In this juncture, I thank our management, IQAC Director of our institution, Dr. J. Sadish Kumar, and Department of Science and Humanities team members, well planned to organize for this outcome-based education for the young faculty also, new jointly faculty also. So nearly 1,300 participants registered for this webinar. Today in GMeet, 100 plus participants joined. YouTube link also available. I informed Dr. Muralidharan, kindly share the YouTube link in our GMeet also. So once again, thanks the organizer and also thanks today's resource person, Dr. Mailsami sir. Now the session handed over to eminent professor Dr. K. Mailsami sir to deliver the webinar PEO, PO, CO for outcome-based education in higher education. Warm welcome, sir. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Good evening to all for today's wonderful session, and also I think everyone will happy to enjoy today my session, and also for a weekend, everyone for more than 100 participants participated. In this occasion, I thank Dr. K.G. Parthiban, Principal, Danish Agricultural Institute of Technology, Coimbatore, for my invitation to give the resource person of this session. And also thank the management of Dadis Agricultural Institute of Technology and the coordinator of IQAC coordinator and the coordinator of today event for all colleagues. Thank you for inviting resource person as me. Today, why we are started here, POs and PO and course outcome. This is the important parameter holistically for our in accreditation process for NAC and NBA and also Washington Accord. Mostly everyone is constantly here. Our new education policy 2020 is mainly delivered for outcome-based education. So outcome-based education is nothing but is not allowed for program. So how to define the program? That is the main for program education objective. And how to deliver the curriculum. Curriculum means for we give the credit for 160, 165, 180 credit. The credit is delivered for various domain for professional core subject and management subject and open professionalities and the recent trends. Based on that, we define the course program outcome is 12. This accordingly is defined by the NBA, but the NBA is not alone defined by the for program outcome. Plus program outcome is getting be defined, but the remaining getting already defined. Remaining parameter to be changed depends upon the program. Under the course outcome or how to attain the course or how to deliver the course effectively to reach the customer, is to reach the student. That's the course outcome. This course outcome is the minimum parameter. This end of the course, this course outcome is attained or not attained. But program education objective is a long process for after graduate the engineers. They can after the completion of the course, graduate, we can analyze after the completion of the graduate, we minimum analyze 5 years. Then only our program education program is effectively reach the our stakeholder. And the program outcome also is it for 4 years for batches out passed out. How much they learn and which domain they learn more and which domain is less more, and next revised continuous reviewed and assessed, and which parameter we weak and we can add it. So that aspect the program outcome is defined. So now I share my PPT. So presentation in this PPT is visible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, visible, sir.
Okay. So today my topic is process depict PEOs and POs and the CEO of the department. So first I already discussed how to define the PO and PO and COs. The program education objective we define already. I pointed out how to define the program education objective. We create this 3.3 or 4 or 5 points. Depends upon the based on the curriculum is a domain. Curriculum domain means curriculum domain we depend upon the 160 credits divided by the core elective and science and humanities and the professional ethics and the professionalities, what opportunities and the research and the management activities. Based on that, the program outcome is defined. So the content of the program outcome for 12 points is available. The 12 point is incorporated between 3 points or 4 points for your program education objective for particular department. That is not for in the 4-year program. That after completion of the year, after completion of the graduation, so the what is a graduation progress? Project means in terms of higher education or in terms of the employee or in terms of the government job. That angle. So how many students went to the, for example, take as a mechanical engineer. How many of graduates went to the core thesis? How many of these graduates went to the IT sector? How many of graduates went to the government sector? How many of them went to the higher studies? So there's a 4 parameter incorporated in our program education objectives. And the program outcome is defined what is the stakeholders, so the students for 4-year batch, how they acquired the knowledge for first year, second year, third year, fourth year after completion of the program. Thus immediately thus we continuously assessed and reviewed that particular batch and where we lack. For example, suppose students lack for in the human ethical behavior knowledge is lacking means we can add the one more courses for human ethical course, or regardingly they give the for a skilled program accordingly that we have to plan for next batch. This is a program outcome. There's a course outcome. There's a lot. Yesterday speaker is clearly defined is a verbals of the proof taxonomy and everyone aware about the verbs of the Bloom's revised Bloom's taxonomy. So most of them is a confused how to define the course outcome. This course outcome depends upon the our customer. Customer is a highly knowledgeable, highly for motivated, highly self-autonomous. Normally, course outcome is defined for 5 or 6, 5 or 6. But our customer level is average means you define the course outcome level for the knowledge level is 3 or 4. Our customer is for batch is very remembering very low knowledge or very below the knowledge level of the students means you can define the course outcome level 2 or 3. This is the depends upon the that particular college or particular customers, particular students level. You can create the course outcome. So, for example, mostly for the course outcome is defined for an IIT or NIT. They give a normally is focus on the 5 and 6. The why means they give it for the application oriented the problem is given. So the students automatically they have to be increased. So this is the course outcome. And also they properly use the rules takes on the verbs. This most of them does not know. Sometimes is defined for any. We can see our analysis curriculum also another analysis course outcome. Some subject is defined as a to analyze. So that time is not come to the course outcome. That is the two is defined as a course objective. Most of them confusion. Course outcome means after completion of the course, what they learn. Course objective means before start course, we are teach for that particular objective of the that course. And normally the POs and COs is both are is close linked. A program education objective and a program outcomes and the COs. Both are satisfied means that definitely that program is highly uplifted for the in word ways for the department. And the department always uplifted, then definitely institution also grow. So there is a close link between POs and COs. This align the POs already defined by all or is defined based on the AICT model curriculum base. The curriculum is given for which credit is maximum for a core or allied subject or management related subject depends upon the that for a different that differ for all program. So So how to define your curriculum? Based on your curriculum, you have defined the long-term goal of PEOs. This is a long-term. Why I give the again I find it out for PEOs is a long-term. Is we measured, we analyzed after the completion of the graduation. After completion of the graduation, what their position, what our delivered, what our we taught the knowledge to help the society or help the graduate. And the PEOs are pointed out. Again, this is based on outline of the curriculum. Outline of the curriculum. And this PEOs is we can map this with PEOs is carefully. So PEOs is defined as a 5 point. This 5 point is mapped with the 12 points of PEOs. And equally mapped means this is a well-defined program education objective. And is again design of CEOs is very important parameter of now for every academician. Every academician, every faculty is must know about how to define BPOs, PO, and CEOs. This is more that every company people is focus on how much they learn for particular faculty for that particular teaching course for CEOs. Most of the faculty there is not only focused on the syllabus unit 1, unit 2, unit 3, unit 5, unit 5, but does not focus on the CEOs or does not focus on the course objective. For individual faculties must know what are the courses taught they have defined is more knowledgeable and more tangible use the Bloom's taxonomy verb. No one asks that particular questions. Why you are defined this CO for this unit 1? Why you are defined for this CO2 unit 2? Why this is that's the particular faculty is your strong knowledge in anywhere wherever ask questions you have to strongly define. This is our unit. This is the outcome. Okay. Most of them does not tell like this. Some accreditation process of company people's why are defined means no, most of them is not clearly defined. That's your course, you are a owner, you are a defined means this you have acquired knowledge means anybody is asked question you define the this is our correct. And also this your CO is how to support the PO for each parameters. Okay. For example, some lifelong learning. So suppose some basic subject, one unit for any one subject, one unit, one word is come to the lifelong learning approach and ethics or as a human value. So for carefully analyze that unit is will come for your particular course. You can map with the lifelong learning. So there is the individual owner of the course starter is must know where it's a mapping with CO with PO. So there is a program education is continuously reviewed with the stakeholders. The stakeholder is not only for graduate and also faculty. We have industry perspective in 4 year. Some industries people came to the college, came to the course, they interacted with the seminars and workshops. They interact with the graduate and also professional society peoples for the IST and the IE and some peoples to give the share the get the feedback for your for particular program. And also this alumni is the graduate after completion of the graduate they continuously every month or every year you got to ask the graduate this is a help for how much percentage for our program education objectives to help for your current working position. So suppose if we define program education objective is a 5 point, they help us or they give the you can give the feedback from the graduate for after completion of the 1 year. They got where it is working. The based on the company how much to support the working to help the program education objective for your career. This is curriculum after completion you want to graduate 1 year, second year, third year. Minimum 5 years it to be analyzed means your program is well defined and well strengthened. Okay. So strengthening of the program means this is a continuous review or continuous assessment of the our stakeholder. Then only our program education objectives is start. So most of the members is thinking this program objectives don't change it for once defined. This is not is it a confirmed rule. This is a defined rule. Don't change it. But every program education objective depends upon our gradual outcome, gradual feedback, alumni feedback in the student to be changed, modified. Okay, after modified, you can put the properly, you can maintain the report. Okay, our program education object, we calculate this much by feedback, this much by feedback is based on this received, you write the action taken report. The action most of the time we did mistake, but don't take the action taken report. So once you have to action taken report, then only this process to be closed. Otherwise, this process to be opened. But every company people, everyone is expert how to close the loop. So after the analysis of the your program education from stakeholders and collect the what are the information gathered, based on the information, if you put the action technical report, based on the action technical report, you to be modified program education subject. There's no problem. And also this is already defined is a long-term achievement and also growth of the individual graduate. Once our graduate is growth means department automatically will growing and the institution is globalized, families. Examples prepare of the students of the leadership role equipped graduates to solve real world problems. These are some key examples. And also that PO, why our is constructed with the mission and vision is mainly important. How do you map with the PO and POs, both of them? Similarly, you map with mission, PO. Okay, what are the vision statement given? What are the points to be covered for our POs? And what are our mission statement? And the mission statement is 100% to cover the POs. Then only our mission statement to be equally equally interact with our PO and the mission. This also one so we put for one mapping analysis. That is the yes sir.
Sir, sorry
Yes
for
sir.
the interruption. Sir,
Yes, sir.
kindly change the PPT, sir.
Why?
The PPT not visible, sir. Another slide.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, sir.
Now, sir. Now.
Now it's okay, sir.
Now visible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Slide visible.
Okay, sir. Okay. Okay. So this is our mission.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Mapping with the vision and the mission and the PO. This is the first parameter of the mapping of the for every program. And the second mapping with PO and POs. PO and POs. And the third mapping CO with PO and PSO. This is the essential for all accreditation process. For our new education policies pointed out is a how we assess it, how we analyze it, or outcome based analysis. This is the one is our outcome. This is three parameter we go to the outcome based. One is a program education objective, another one is a program outcome, another one is a course outcome. Here, program outcome. Program outcome is already defined or focus on the knowledge and skill and attitude expected from the students by the time they graduate. Here, this knowledge, skill, and the attitudes. How to cover our curriculum. So everything whatever we talk based on the only curriculum. Okay, this is about the knowledge how to distribute. Now, how much knowledge they acquired our program, how much skills they learn our program, There's graduate, there's a stakeholder attitudes, how they can taken from our program. This based on these parameters, we define our program outcome is 12 parameters, and also basically the using the Bruce taxonomy verbs for the 6 levels. This also is aligned with the POs and PO and POs already find out how to POs and POs alignment. Is course outcome. The course outcome is individual course. For the curriculum is defined for 48 subjects. If the total curriculum is the outcome of our program. A program outcome is individually for each course to be support to develop program outcome. So that base, this course outcome is strongly defined. Means automatically, definitely program outcome score to be improved. Course outcome program attainment to level also for what are the defined level definitely we achieve. So that is the first parameter. First parameter is course outcome. How to define course outcome. The course outcome is already I point out is the level of our stakeholder, our students. So some we are not defined for what are the expert to tell. Why you are defined for is the level 2, level 1, level 3, level 4, level 5, level 6. So depends upon our customer. They say our layer of this level is for understanding level is up to 3 means we define the course level. We thought the course outcome only for up to 3. We maybe not thought for up to level 6 means and students that's because our customer our students does not understood. Okay, so this is a clearly defined what are the accreditation committee people ask or what are the inspection team ask means you can clearly define. Basically, this our customer level. Our customer level means you can compare the for an cut-off mark or compare for the entry of the students level. Say our students customer level students is this much category. So for the customer level is 2 means we define the 3. That's why we not go for below 2. That's our customer level is 2 means you define above the 2, 2 to 3 to up to 4. It's not go for below 4. The above 4 means the students not get the knowledge for what we thought. That's again some conflict will come. And here you define CEOs is measurable for each unit or each course outcome is measurable. After completion of that particular unit, you define the course outcome. That our course outcome is 100% effectively reach the customer. That is verified for that particular course owner and also continuously assessed by the head of the department and head of the institution is to give the one committee for a department advisory committee board. That department advisory committee board members is every 50 days once or every 1 month once the completes of the course outcome review. This is 100%. We define course outcome is 100% reached or is not reached means why is not reached. So our defined course outcome is wrong or defined course outcome is higher level. Then only the course outcome does not reach the customer. So based on this is the continuous review process. And then you can change your verbal word to the 3 parameter, 4 parameter, or have your plan for your defined the verbal word for in 5 minutes. You can reduce the word for 3. That's no problem. But that 100% reach the students or not, they individually check and review for depends on whether you develop the program department advisory committee board members. That is why I insist the department advisory committee board members. This is one of the parameters to be analyzed for individual program. First, also you can incorporate for one industry experts and one member from industry experts, one from the academician, one from the alumni, one member from the professional society, and one from the students for social science theory. That is the real outcome, real feedback. This is how the course outcome is reached or not. You need to check. Why I put for alumni means our program outcome and a program education objective reached or not. and also on one industry is employee also you can put it. So this is a process for every 3 months you can revise and analyze for every week, every academic year minimum function 4 meeting is. So definitely holistically you define your particular program education objective, and also program outcome and course outcome. And now we discuss the course outcome. Everyone is clearly defined. Course outcome is level for see unit area. Every subject is started first unit. The first unit is already started for remember and understanding, and then apply level is not does not first immediately start for go for the apply and analyze and graduate. So first unit normally started with the only for the understanding and the apply level. So level this is 2 and 3. But most of them is defined immediately. First unit is start the give the knowledge of the apply level and analysis level. First unit is normally is level 2 to 3 and 4 and likewise you go for. And the statement of the word is very important. The for particular course outcome is the first verbal is it a confirm is come with the blue text and text, and verbal word you can verify. After that, after the sentence you can carefully review that sentence is must cover the that particular defined unit for a whole document or not. And that the COs where it's reflecting POs. Okay, so most of them they think about for COs means for a 5 COs, for one first CO1 is something reflect for PO1, PO2, PO3, and PO5. Some CO5 is reflect for PO6. So carefully is mapped. Then only then only we secured or we scored or we attained the PO. Okay, so most of the accreditation process we saw the program outcome is not attained. Why? Means this is a gap between the defined gap between COs and POs. We define the PO and the mapping of the CO. Most of them they give for PO1 means they put for 1 for all CO, 2 for all CO. But that the PO3 for 4 CO only covered, but with C1 is not covered. But the everyone is put for 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. This is not meaning. In a microanalysis means this is a way of what individual PO, CO1, how to match this POs. This is a mapping between the CEOs and the POs. But most of the academician and peer team members ask why you are put for this CEO, put for this PO. Sometimes they criticize why you does not know. But you are strong of the your subject, your course, your domain. This is the correct. You can argue, and this is you define, you stand your point. Then only the committee peoples are acceptable. And this flow chart every program to define and is transparent transparency to the students and the faculty members and the head of the department, and also for stakeholders. Then only this continuously evaluated. So already pointed out how to define the POs with the support of the vision and the long goal. And POs already pointed out is a program strategy is based on the our curriculum design. And course design is course outcome is based on the our particular course design course with this individual mathematics and individual course subject management subject and physics chemistry is different is to be changed depends upon the weightage of the subject. And evaluation is very important. Most we are define the POs and the POs and the COs. Okay, now this more than 100 positives is there, but no one is due for evaluation process. This evaluation process is a continuous improvement. Then only it is for the department advisory committee can frame and review the process for every 3 months. For then only we can strengthen the POs and POs and the COs with align with your program vision mission. So why our government is to be insist new education policy NEP 2020? Now everyone think about this technology course for this country is very strong. This technology course for this country is very strong, and management means this USA is very strong. So that is for how they country is strong for that particular domain is they can continuously review the education policy. But our education policy reviewed for only 1986. After that, now we are the NEP 2020 is the next the test policy to be our government implemented. They have analysis global wise for what knowledge gap between today students. They are based on the aspect they give the new education policy. This new education policy is mainly is important for flexible system. Flexible system. The students will take for flexible system. Now we are studying for science-based credit system. Now in future is now most of the universities will come for flexible science-based credit system. Flexible means students anywhere, any domain to be taken. Okay, suppose now the one student is taken as a computer science and engineering for this year for 2025. 20 years will come 2026 in the computer field will down means the students immediately they can change the student strategy. We take computer science and engineering, and they can after the third year they started for that time is mechatronics or electronics means in third year and fourth year, they are going sorry the alternate subject. They got the degree for PE, computer science engineering, and major electronics and communication. So this is the for this long period of time we may not know this which course is strengthening which course is focused on the placement for after 4 years. This immediately will change. That is a flexible choice-based credit system. So now this most of the universities to be implemented, and also our analysis department to be very simple come to the regulation 2025 or regulation 2026. They also give the same thing for a flexible size-based credit system. For an employment related or a skilled education is that our students is 360-degree. They can holistically change the courses. That is offered by the that starts to the new education policy. So new education policy is mainly piloted for outcome-based education, and outcome-based education is based on the again what today our let's say our topic is PO and POs, POs and the COs. It's both parameters based on the outcome based credit system and outcome based learning and teaching system and outcome based assessment. These four parameters to be covered and to be evaluated, to be analyzed based on the POs and COs. So once we are centering this parameter, automatically we achieve the OBE, OBC, OBLT, and OBA. Now everyone will see this flow chart, but this PO is mapping with the mission and the source outcome, and the source outcome and program outcome is a program outcome, and the course learning outcome is come to ahead for its course outcome. These all are integrated and continuously analyzed as both assessment and program assessment and institute assessment. Both are analyzed and improved, and improvement is to be given. After improvement, they have to change your POs, your outcome. Yes. Okay. Accordingly to be changed. So this is all are interlinked. We can continuous outcome based education to be reached. This is our that's our focus of the our NEP 2020
Participants,
frame.
please unmute. Dear participant, please unmute all of you.
Dear participants, please mute your audio and extend your solid support till the end of the session for a grand success. Sorry
So
for
now,
the inconvenience, sir.
yes, sir, yes, sir. Now, everyone, important about today our session is PEOs and COs. This is three parameters to enter the program. Your program automatic engagement, your institution is definitely global level. So accordingly, everyone autonomous college means you can frame the curriculum design. So this outcome-based education is normally we thought directly what is a course outcome, what is a program outcome, how to evaluate, how to analyze it. Is for in each course which you could put course on course coordinator, course coordinator means micro analysis taken means definitely a course outcome to be enriched. And next on the model coordinator and the program coordinator, program assessment committee, or the department advisory board, or the internal quality assurances. These are the all committee is framed in the particular program means definitely 100% effectively reaches the program education objective and the program outcome and the course outcomes. So then only I pointed out for department advisory board. Department advisory board, what they did in the course coordinator, what they did in the model coordinator, what they did in the program coordinator, what they did in the program assessment committee, everything to be analyzed in the forum department advisory board. After department advisory board is perfectly analyzed, that minister meeting to be given to the IQC. IQC is analyzed for holistically the college level, which program is better for the particular college, which one is a right and weak, where to be improved. That is easy to prepare the action taken report for an IQC. So already I discussed how to analyze the, assess the POs and the PO and the CO. So PO normally analyzes for after graduate, this alumni surveys, employees feedback, and the long-term tracking of the graduates. That's to be analyzed for our POs. And the PO means it is a for after completion of the particular program, the particular course, one particular graduate. The graduate immediately after completion of the course, we have to analyze this program outcome. Program outcome is based on the for in semester 1 to semester 8 to be rubrics for internal assessment and external assessment using the examination pattern and project pattern and industry input and also program exit survey. Based on this, you have to analyze the PO assessment and the CO assessment. Individual courses depends on the internal assessment, quizzes, and class of the regular assessment, and also indirect assessment of the course outcome. So based on this parameter, you take everyone to be analyzed for course assessment. This program outcome is normally is a standard defined by our National Board of Accreditation (NBA). So NBA how to define this program outcome based on the AICT model curriculum. AICT model curriculum. This model curriculum based on the model curriculum, our NBA is defined program outcome. This program outcome is defined for 12 parameters. PO1, PO2, PO3. Now they can revise it up to PO11. Okay, this is first normally for I talk about the engineering course, engineering subject, engineering knowledge and the problem analysis, design and develop the solutions. So this is an engineering knowledge is is normally basically given for our analytical problem, analytical subject, and about how they occur the knowledge of the particular course core subject, professional core subject, and a problem analysis and a design development solution. These are both the three parameters to be covered over the first 60 credit or 64 credit or 80 credit, 68, 70 credit you define for core curriculum. And conduct investigation of complex problem. Here, the conduct investigation complex when your curriculum is defined for in the third year for a particular domain. Suppose one subject is kept start from the second semester is fundamental, second semester is the third semester is above the fundamental. For the fourth semester, for fifth semester, you got to the analysis, this application oriented. You define the course which that course is definitely covered for the cabinet of the investigation complex problem. On a modern tool usage for nowadays, modern tool usage for all subjects and next in the engineering and societies and environmental sustainability. These three parameters to be covered for in environmental, ethical, and given values for in credit domain for our engineering credit domain. They are to 16 to 20 credits. And individual teamwork and communication and project management in the finance and the lifelong learning. This is all to be covered for the management related active subjects. That's how much they define based on the lifelong learning. Suppose some project management finance, your demand, your particular problem outcome attainment is level is you come to low means you increase the project management finance related subject to be increase your curriculum. Definitely that will support for the program attainment in the program management finance. So I give you some examples of the PEOs. There's a program education subject already. After completion of the degree, there's a graduate. They only graduate performance and graduation achievement and graduate uplifting. They speak to the our program education objective. That's the and the program outcome after completion of the graduation, after completion of the course, the graduate is going to the placement is core company or software companies or public sector company or pro-place international companies or higher education or management studies. This how they support the program outcome. There, that time how to understanding for that one. We take the program exit survey, indirect survey. So in the indirect survey, you have to analyze and where the graduates go, the graduate field where we meet our program outcome. So the graduate, after completion of the graduate, they give the clearly. We studied for 4 years. For in PO5, we not considered for that much level. They give the feedback they give. So accordingly, why that graduate is given for PO5 is weak than that graduate fields. So suppose the graduate of that particular class is 60 students or 70 students there means mostly 40 students they give the PO5 is not reached for our program means. Again, we put for in a committee, we analyze it and we take the action take report, work how to improve the PO5 for next batch program. So this is a continuous assessment of the PO program outcome. And CO is a course outcome of students. Similarly, we're mapping it. Similarly, to analyze it for students will how the students suppose students do the project. How much knowledge is learned from the basic subject? How much knowledge is learned from the process subject? How much knowledge from the learned from the management subject? For management subject, the delivery of the mode of the presentation, everything is noted. But now how do we analyze for a similarly for review the project, we want the presentation. But the students, how much knowledge are got for that particular analysis from the analyze taken from the particular subject. So the students taken from the highly rich knowledge taken from that particular subject is okay. That particular subject where course outcome is very much knowledge. This is our defined course outcome is properly reached our customer. So this micro analysis mostly we not done it. So now in future, this was microanalysis going means definitely we strengthening our course outcome. So how to strengthening order? This is the best practice of continuous improvement. So regular review and revision of POs and POs and COs. This is mostly our academician we did mistake this area. Once we define POs as a particular purpose, okay, that's a permanent. We don't think whether this POs is 100% reached or not, or 100% effectively delivered, or 100% effectively supported our target. No one is analyzed for POs. And similarly, POs and COs. This is a three parameters. Continuous review and revision depends upon the put for internal committee up to the IQC. So finally, IQC is the main hub to improve the POs and COs. IQC only just they give the taken the give the model support, or they give the access support to develop the POs and COs for individual program. And IQC does not done in does not do the micro analysis. That we can't change we can't develop the POs and the COs in global level. Once or if every institution is developed POs and COs in global level, at the global level, the particular course to be reached means continuous review and continuous assessment process effectively done means definitely we achieved. So once 3 months once and 6 months once review means every once review means close the loop. Immediately take the action report, immediately to go to the modified. Immediately is not really short means it wait for 1.5 year, and every minute will be noted. So this to be changed, this to be changed, to be changed with the picture, to be changed picture. Automatically on computer year, and again you go for the analysis for action taking report for past 3 meeting, and combine together you put for your hierarchical and everything you can see for academician and the employer and the industry person everything is put together to be analyzed. So this is the for some feedback received from this particular field what to do. So this is continuous to be analyzed means definitely our current trend and recent field, and everything is incorporated our curriculum, and also incorporated the course, and incorporated course means automatically it will be achieve the course outcome, program outcome, and program education objectives. So everything was why is mainly pointed out this main for POs and COs. Everyone know about is struggling with these three parameters. Every is any PLT members or any advertisement board member immediately ask this for our faculty, what is POs, why PCOs? This, these are the questions in every inspection committee is raised. Okay, this is our challenging is stakeholder expectation. So conflict stakeholder expectation for this is we define the per course in each 60 students. But on to 20 students stakeholder is defined. Thinking is other expert. Remaining thinking is other somewhat different expertness. That is one of the challenge and difficult to measure the intangible outcomes such as a critical thinking. So critical thinking is again is why I again point out is a micro analyze for an as a academician directly not taken is a definite rule. This is the rule you do it. This is not possible. But our mind to be changed and our attitude also change. We are adapt for what are the parameters, what are the implementation given, what are the feedback to be given stakeholder students and the peer employees and the faculty members and industry persons and also alumni and the person society. For society, everything is taken and to be analyzed in carefully and to be implemented the our these three parameters. And this analyze and microanalysis take for long time. So time constraint is very important under the resources. So this management is spend the more money. Management is thinking about to spend the money for to organize the workshop or the seminar or conference congress. Is not this is one kind of activities to focus the particular issues. But management to be given more money to reframe of the POs and POs and COs and the assessment and the evaluation. So these committee members, this we put for minimum 6 or 7 committee. And the committee members, most of the experts from the various persons. So the resources, financial resources and time consume means who to be in charge for that particular college. They give the full time to support the faculty and the supporting staff. They give means then only we easily to achieve the POs and POs COs and continuously update. Continuous update means now the flexible systems. Now in future, this ICT syllabus also will cover in flexible system. Okay, domain any domain to students to be changed. So that flexible in system means will come means definitely what are the updation happened in the industries or what are the updation happened in the regarding placement scenario. This graduate students immediately change the major also. Okay, one students is studying the mechanical engineer, this the next year moving for computer science means the students immediately they after the computer science subject without changing your domain. This is the flexibility in the system will come in future. So thank you patiently listening my today lecturing.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Professor.
Yes,
For your
sir.
Another
crystal
presentation.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Very nice
Thank you,
presentation, sir.
thanks.
Dear participants, now the session of QA. If you have any questions and queries, you can come forward. Our research person is waiting to clear your doubts. Any queries and questions, you can come forward. You can unmute and you can clarify with our resource person. Any queries? Sir, Sasikumar, sir has posted whether we have to map all the CO with PO. This is a question by Sasikumar, sir.
Yes, whether we have to map all the CO and PO. Yeah, yes, our base, after the CO attainment, all the CO attainment and the CO attainment to incorporate the PO attainment. Each course, average CO attainment will taken from the each course, and each course CO to be incorporated for our program attainment in the direct attainment.
Thank you, sir. Sasikumar, sir, we hope we have cleared your doubt. Any others? Do you have doubts? You can come forward.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, sir.
Proceed for vote of thanks.
Okay. Yeah, thank you, participants. We are about to end up the session. Now I request to Dr. V. Senthil Kumar, sir, to propose the vote of thanks.
Thank you, madam. Good evening to one and all present here. Gratitude is a way of showing thanksgiving and appreciation in return for support and honoring one's virtue. As we conclude the second day of this faculty development program, I would like to take a moment to express our heartfelt gratitude to everyone who has made this event possible. Respected and most distinguished founder and chairman of Danish Ahmed Institutions, Alhaj K. Musa, respected director, Mr. K. Akbar Basa, respected CEO, Mr. A. Tamiz Ahmad, respected Chief Guest, Dr. K. Mailsamy, Dean Academics, Sasuri College of Engineering, Vijayamangalam, Tirupur. Respected Principal, Dr. K. G. Parthiban, heads of various departments of Diet, faculty members of Diet, and all the participants. I feel honored and privileged to propose a vote of thanks on this historic occasion. First and foremost, I would like to thank our Chief Guest, Dr. K. Mailsamy sir, for kindly agreeing to be with us today and sharing his valuable insights. Your presence here has added immense value to our FTP, and we are grateful for your time and expertise. It was a thought-provoking session. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
We are greatly encouraged by the gracious presence of our principal, Dr. K.G. Parthiban sir, and are immensely benefited by his inspiring speech, which set the tone for a thought-provoking and engaging FDP. Thank you very much, sir. I would like to thank all the participants from various institutions who took part in the meeting and making the event a grand successful one. Thank you all. To our organizing committee, I would like to express my deepest appreciation for the tireless efforts and dedication to making this event a grand success. The hard work and attention to detail have been instrumental in bringing this FDP to life, and we are grateful for your commitment. Finally, I would like to thank everyone who has worked behind the scenes to make this event possible, including the technical team and all the supporting staff. Your efforts have been invaluable and we appreciate your contributions. Thank you all once again for making this second day program a grand success. We look forward to a stimulating and engaging FDP for the forthcoming days, and we hope that you will find the discussions and presentations informative and enriching. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Dear participants, the feedback link has been posted. Kindly fill it to get the registry, certificate. Once again, I conclude with heartfelt thanks to our resource person. Thank you very much, sir, for your thoughtful presentation. Principal, sir, shall we conclude, sir? Sir, I think you didn't unmute, sir. You didn't unmute the...
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you, HOD SMH and Mohammad Ilyas for a YouTube presentation member. And thanks to resource person, Dr. Mailsamy sir. And thank you, Dr. V. Sendil Kumar, and all the participants from various institutions in Pan India. Thank you. Happy weekend. Bye.
Thank you, sir. We wish you the same. We wish you the same to all the participants. Thank you, everyone. We can leave the link.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mailsamy sir. Thank you so much.